Good morning. I'd like to thank everybody for being here. This is a day for us that we want to really get a bad person off the street here. And to my right, one of our partners, our federal partner, which is great to help us remove our serious criminals from our street, is from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearm, and Explosive, is Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Craig Calamai. So what basically we're going to do is tell you the incident that happened and then tell you about the subject that we're looking for. So we are looking for federal fugitive Kamar Williams. Kamar Williams hired James and Jayshree Higgs to kill Robert Ford and Taiwan Armstrong on January the 21st. The story goes that the two victims were driving northbound on 34th Street South. As they entered the intersection at 18th Avenue, the two suspects fired into the car using an AR-15. They killed both people in the car. At this time, both brothers are in jail, and we're now looking for Kamar Williams, who is a federal fugitive. We know Williams is somewhere in the Tampa Bay area. There's a reward out there for Mr. Williams for $7,500. We're asking anyone that has any information about Mr. Williams to please either contact the ATF or the St. Pete Police Department. We want to remove this gentleman, we want to remove the suspect off the street because we want to make sure he does not cause any more harm in the Tampa Bay area. With that, I'll turn it over to the Special Agent in charge.
Yes, good morning. ATF is involved in this as a part of our Project Guardian, which is our partnerships with our local agencies to reduce violent crime. We have a great partnership with the St. Petersburg Police Department. When this issue came up and we realized the extent of the violence that was involved, we certainly took our cue and partnered up with the police department to get this individual off the street. He is dangerous. Hopefully someone out there knows where he is and will be motivated by this reward that we're all both offering to give us information so we can get him off the street and make the community safer.
With that, open up for any questions.
Why has it been so hard to find him?
Well, first, the two brothers were already in custody. We waited for the indictment to come down, and now he was talking to us. He was going to turn himself in. He did not. So now we're asking people out there in the public to please come forward and let us take this person off the street so he doesn't cause any more harm to us.
So do you think he's with somebody who knows what he did, and do you think they're hiding him, or do you think he's just out and about?
Well, we're not sure, but by doing this conference day, now we're letting everybody in the community know that we are looking for Williams because he's in the Tampa Bay area. So now anyone out there that's helping him, we want them to turn him in, and so we can take him off our streets before he causes any more harm to us.
How dangerous is he? I mean, he's already ordered a hit on one person or two people. He's still out on the street. Do you think this is pretty dangerous to everyone in the public?
This is very dangerous. You think about it. He ordered a hit because of drug competition. He wanted those two victims out of the way. So he gave the defendants, an AR-15 to carry out the hit, and he was going to pay them also with drugs and money. So Williams will probably do anything, so that's why we want him off our streets and out of our neighborhood.
Without giving away information pertinent to the case, what makes you believe he's still in the Tampa Bay area?
Just information that when he was first talking to us, we believe he's still here. We know that some people may know where he is, so we want those people to call in and let's take this guy off our streets.
And you would consider him armed and dangerous?
I would consider him dangerous.
What do we know about the transaction or talks between the brothers that committed this crime and Mr. Williams?
Again, a lot of that's in the indictment, so I don't want to get too much into the investigation. It was found out during the investigation that he did pay these two defendants money, and he gave them the weapon to use so he could kill the two victims on that day.
Did the two brothers flip on him?
Again, that's part of the investigation. You'll hear more about that in the trial.
Where's the reward money coming from, the $7,500?
$5,000 coming from our partners at ATF, and $2,500 is coming from the St. Pete Police Department.
Is that for an anonymous tip, or?
That is for an anonymous tip. We just, like I said, we want him off the street, so we're offering $7,500 for someone to tell us his whereabouts so we can put him in custody.
You said he was talking to turn himself in. When did y'all lose communication with this guy?
I'll probably say a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, when the indictment came down, he was talking to us that first week. And the indictment came down on January the 23rd.
Does he live here in St. Pete, or where is his residence?
He does have ties to St. Pete. That's why we're assuming that he's still in the area, and that's why, again, we want to take him off the street. Any other questions? All right, thank you very much.